What's going on, guys? Zyopal here, back with another video. I'm back with episode 10 of Seahawks franchise. Got a doubleheader this episode. We got our division rival 49ers as well as the New York Football Giants. We got a storyline, turning it around. We did start 0-2 last episode. One of the games we just got shut out in, and the other game we just defense played bad. Winning is not our focus. It starts now. Come on now. All right, they think we're going to rebuild. We're going to prove them wrong. Regional scouting focus. We have those. Again, I apologize. The scouting is a little bit messed up, but we do have our wide receivers and tight ends scouted here. And I don't really know what we're looking for. I guess we're going to look for tight ends. It's just like, I guess, wide receivers. Over here, we'll do offensive line. Over here, we'll just do quarterback, wide receiver expertise. We don't need that, obviously. We're going to go offensive tackle as well here. And then here, we're going to go D-tackle because we got a couple of guys. So, scouting's going to be a bit harder this year to find some gems, but we will prevail. Weekly game plan, we're going to confirm the loadout once again. And I believe Ken Walker will be out this game as well, although I'm not completely sure. I guess we'll see how practice goes. But he's week to week with a broken thumb, so we don't even know if he's going to play or not. And looks like he will not play this week once again. Defensively, we're healthy, so we're just missing Ken Walker for the third game in a row. So I guess we'll see how we do without him as we look for negotiation players. JSN, geez, that's a big contract. Charles Cross, another big contract. Thibodeau. We'll see. Vernon Murray, I would honestly like to re-sign, although it's not that big of a deal. Leonard Williams is also a free agent. He's expensive, so we got a lot of free agents. We do have $131 million in cap space, however, so that really shouldn't be a problem. As JS, I'm going to give a 6-year deal to. I think he'll be good for a while. Bump that bonus down a hair. All right, maybe we have to bump the bonus up, but that's the only guy I'm going to go for there. We'll worry about that later. But I'll see you guys at our home opener at Lumen Field, taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Seahawks 49ers, a great rivalry of the 2010s. See if we can reignite that into the back half of the 2020s here at Lumen Field. And we have 2000s night, or day I should say, in Seattle, as we're rocking our 2000s jerseys there. As you can see, the Matt Hasselbeck era, Sean Alexander era jerseys. The 49ers followed suit. They heard our pleas of our 2000s night. They brought their late 90s, early 2000s away uniforms. So it'll be 2000s versus 2000s here. As there we are, yards gained allowed last week. That doesn't feel right, but I think it is. So we're doing really good yardage-wise. We just can't score as good as we're finally kicking off those ones. There's Brock Purdy. We know him too well. And last season he was pretty all right. Did have 400 rush yards. Pretty good for a quarterback. This is our first game starting off on defense, so we'll see if that's the reason we can't win games, as we are loading the box here in 1st and 10. Play action. Ernest is blitzing. And that's a pass completed to Juwan Jennings. That was pretty easy. That's a quick first down for the 49ers. This 49ers team looks pretty similar, though. Mitchell, 82. I don't recognize him. Must be another tight end for them. There he is right there. Oh, we got 83 on the field, so I wonder who 82 is. I don't think he's a tight end. They're going to George Kittle. That's a tight end we know. Good tackle by Tyrese Knight, but Niners are driving here. We've struggled. We're 1-1 in the series against them so far, so see if we can up that to 2-1. There's Tyrese Knight blitzing, but couldn't get there, as there's 82 again, who reaches for the first time. James Mitchell, not an ordinary player. That's a real player. I believe he was in the Jets. So his career now he ended up in San Francisco. So I guess he's their wide receiver 3 right now. Or tight end 2 in the range. A lot of 2 tight end sets. As there is the run stoppers. That is Big Cat Leonard Williams with the big stop. And once again, they have trips left side. This time in a bunch formation. And it's wide open to Brandon Ayuk. Unless Nick Amon-Awori makes a tackle, which he doesn't. That's an easy touchdown for the 49ers. There's Brandon Ayuk. Started last year injured, but he's coming back better than ever. And that is quickly a deficit for our Seahawks. It is 7-0. There's our guy, Dylan Langford. Those stats aren't right. You can't have -1 pass touchdowns, but he has only thrown 1 pick in 2 games, and they'll pick you through his garbage time when it shouldn't have happened. So I have a lot of hope for him. We're going to start with Rico Dowell, who's got a big hole. He's off to a great start this year. It's going to be a shame because I prefer to draft a younger backup behind Walker who can develop as a good RB2. Although Dowell has really filled that role very good for us as we're going to the pass here on 1st and 10. And that is picked off. Try to get to a Dunze, and number 20 just makes a really great catch. I mean, I'm not sure what I can do there. Just a great play by him. Already our 2nd pick of the season for Langford. It'll probably be his 2nd of many because I am very bad at this game. There's Tyrese Knight filling in pretty good there on McCaffrey, who last week had 111 yards, but this week he's only at 2. So once again, this trips look. As it looks like Purdy's going to run. Gets lit up by Tyrese Knight, but it doesn't matter because the only quarterbacks that fumble in this game are my quarterbacks. That's a 1st down from Seahawks, or the Niners, excuse me. Another run for McCaffrey. Finally finds some space. There's Julian Love. That's another 1st down. McCaffrey up to almost 4 yards a carry after starting 2 for -2. And it looks like the Niners are going to score once again. Pick the wrong hole. That's a touchdown. McCaffrey. We're down at 14-0. It's going to be a slaughter. Ideally, I'd like to show you guys a win, but I guess we'll just never win again because our team is so bad. 14-0. After a Langford pick, we'll see how we can continue. I mean, I guess I just can't thread the needle with him like I would with other quarterbacks. There's Dowell. He had 3 there, and can't complain about that. Yeah, he had a great game last week, 12 for 90. The only thing I hate about the new update is that they put them in their jersey that they play for, but in a franchise, you end up getting new players, so I liked it better when they just have the white jerseys. I feel like there should be a way to revert those back to the white jerseys. There's Odunze, who's quickly becoming a favorite target for Langford, as that's already the 1st quarter. It's 14-0. But I have a feeling we're going to be driving here if I don't be an idiot and try to thread a tight needle. But I try to get aggressive, and usually doesn't work out because usually my quarterback play is less than ideal as we got 1st down play action. Going to the rookie, Raheem Stockton, but bad ball by Langford. And we're going back to Langford's favorite play, all curls. Usually you find someone open, especially if we're going to have, no, not on a wheel. I want you on a Texas. There we go. Yep, always open. There's JSN. 1st down for your Seahawks. And at this point, if we lose this game, we might have to break up the gray uniforms just so we switch the mojo up. Those are the uniforms that usually win in. There's Raheem Stockton on another target. This time he catches it. Leaves a 2nd and inches. We're going ISO. So Rico Dowell. There's Dowell, who breaks a tackle and fumbles the ball. Just insane how unlucky we get. It's nuts. And that's a fumble for Dowell, which results in a turnover. And now we're once again back on defense, and we can't stop the 49ers because everything they do is just perfect. Got Gabe Gomez in the game at Mike. No one's open. Purdy throws it away after getting hit by DeMarcus Lawrence. We finally forced a turnover. Never thought I'd see today. After the punt by San Francisco, that was a touchback. We're going 1st and 10. We're going right back to the pass. Dowell's not open. Langford gets hammered as Kyle Pitts cannot block his guy. There's Nick Bosa. He's been a stalwart at edge for the Niners. In the zone, there's Odunze. A little bit of chunk yardage back, but it's not going to be good enough. We just got to try to get some yards because we're probably punting here. There's Dowell on the screen. Good blocking by the O-line. Dowell's off to the races. Tries to stiff arm Damon Loyor, but It don't matter. That's a gain of 28, and that's a first down for the Seahawks. A great screen pass, great blocking by the O-line. Going right back to Dowell here. There we go. Dowell breaking tackles again. But a warning. Down 14. We do get the ball back, so a score and a stop would be huge for the momentum. We got 2nd and 10 after the 0-yard catch. There's Pitts. Oh, leads him right where he needed to, but Pitts could not bring the ball down as we got 3rd down now. This would be a 55-yard field goal for the rookie Brian. We're going to run on 3rd down, and there's Dowell as San Francisco elects to use a timeout. And they want us to go for it. I completely agree. I love that call, personally. Not really sure what the play call is here, though. Guess we'll run this play. We'll have Johnson on a... This play should be open. Johnson should be open. If he's not, then I'm just going to hope that someone else gets open. I don't know. There's Johnson. Catches it for the 1st down. Moves the sticks. Changing it. We're going power O. Stockton's wide open on the naked bootleg. We have 1st and goal. We're calling timeout here. Stockton was wide open. They ran commit there, and they should not have done that. We got a speed out. And I want you to run a curl. Dudes, they should be open. Let's see if he can hit this. And unlike Darnold, Dylan Langford can actually throw to a speed out as the dude's is wide open for the touchdown. Huge touchdown at this point in the game. That brings us to within 1 score. As Brian drills it. Just like that, it's a 1 touchdown game. As long as you don't give up any stupid stuff, we're getting the ball back, only down 1 score. 14-7, really, really shitty first quarter, but we kind of rebounded there in the 2nd quarter. So I guess we'll see how good we end up doing as we go to the halftime report. Atlanta, Carolina, you know how much they love the NFC South, AFC South, and AFC East. As there's Carolina, we're in black pants against black pants. It's 88. Is that Greg Olsen? It's Cade Otton. Hurdled 2 defenders, broke another tackle. And Cade Otton and his new team dives in the end zone for the touchdown as the Panthers improve the 2-1. Bryce Young's still the quarterback there along with Penix. As we go over to Cincinnati, Ohio, as they host the New Orleans Saints. As there's Joe Shiesty to his favorite target, Jamar Chase, who breaks a tackle from, I believe that's Paulson. Oh, Paulson Debo's not there anymore. I don't know who number 4 is. Oh, it's Quinn McKinstry. As Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals dismantle the Sam Darnold-led Saints. And finally, we have Packers-Lions, a big rivalry as of late in the 2020s. Because the Lions are finally good at football. As Josh Jacobs runs into Aiden Mitchell. As someone's wearing number 4. I guess they didn't care about Brett Favre anymore. And Packers play spoiler, win on the road in Detroit. 24-21. From a great run there by Josh Jacobs. It's lit up by DJ Reed. Holy cow. And we're one of the afternoon games, so halftime's the finals. Arizona plays Sunday Night Football and AFC North for Monday Night Football. But yeah, pretty good start for us. I will say if we can get the momentum going, another stop on defense, that would be instrumental to a comeback, as that was just a stupid play. That shouldn't have happened. At very least, it should be 14-10, in my opinion. You love showing that Roma Dunze. This halftime's also taking forever. There we go. There's Ayuk, who JSN really hasn't done anything. Rico Dowell has just been going crazy. Besides the interception, Dylan Langford's been very efficient, 11 for 14. I mean, you can only imagine the stats that Ken Walker would be getting right now with these teams that we've been playing. I mean, the run game has just been money so far. Really sucks we haven't had him. We probably would have won at least one of our games if we had him. But, I mean, Rico Dowell is showcasing why he should still be a starting running back. I mean, he just signed with Carolina as a backup, but Trouble Hubbard's no safe option, as that's a 3-yard carry for Rico. I mean, we shouldn't even have Rico Dowell. I mean, we still have Charbonnet if we didn't get Rico Dowell, but, I mean, he was a free agent. As there's a somewhat of a catch by Johnson, but he gets broken up by Damon Lenore. But, I mean, Rico shouldn't even been in free agency. I mean, he just got flat out cut by Carolina. There's a Dunze. That's 4th down. We're going for it. I don't even care. If we don't get it, it's probably going to be the game, but I trust our guys. As really, JSN has not been getting the ball a lot, which low-key kind of surprised. Thought I'd be working him in better, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. Rico, catch it. Oh my God, Rico, you're my dad. Great catch by Dowell there. And he's already got 3 for 41 on the air. He's up to over 100 total yards. Just picked him up in fantasy. Fully expect Rico Dowell to get in here. There might be some of the dogs. Yeah, whatever. Good block by Marco Terry, and there's Rico Dowell, who's going to take it to the end zone. Presumably 28's getting there, but it doesn't matter because Rico Dowell showing off his Ken Walker impression today. Runs it in for a 30-yard touchdown, and with this PAT, we tie the game up 14-14. Oh boy, I'm not manned up with him, that's for sure. Kevin Winston. Oh, it's a one-on-one. Awori just bat it. Nice. Nick Awori swats it in man coverage with George Hill. That's another punt for the 49ers. Their 3rd straight punt. Defense really showing out this game. Once again, got the ball, but this time we have a tie game as we got a 3 tight end set here. Matt Morant. Good catch by okay, never mind. Matt Morant just can't catch. Picked him in the 2nd round to be a little bit of a gadget player, although the offense has really shifted with a new OC. A lot more 3 wide receiver sets, which is just unfortunate because we really built this offense to be a 2 tight end set. There's Dowell again on a reception. Another 1st down for him. Dylan Langford didn't get leveled on that play, but he's hyped up as Dowell is playing out of his mind. Marco Terry's been insane on the run game. That's another 1st down by Rico Dowell. He's got over 100 yards rushing on just 11 carries, along with a touchdown. Smoke screen to Johnson. Was not man coverage, it should be there. All right, but it doesn't matter because you have Steven Jackson. He fumbles. No way. 14-14, low-scoring game. Really, Tyrann Mathieu there. I did not know he didn't retire. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, really winnable game. We're just shooting ourselves in the foot. We have 3 turnovers, including 2 fumbles, that I can't even control that. We got 3rd and 7. We're sending a weak side blitz, strong side blitz actually, so we might be in trouble here in coverage. Yep, that's why. Ayuk's wide open. There's not enough guys over there. Yeah, there is Tyrann Mathieu. He is a member of the 49ers now. Play action, we're blitzing. And there's DeMarcus Lawrence, his 1st sack of the year, I believe. Revving up his engine. A 1st down play action. Not sure that was what the doctor ordered for the Niners, as D-Law denies them of any yards. Great play by him. Now we got 2nd and long. We're in dime. Kevin Winston's in as the money backer. And they're going to screen. Kevin Winston's all over that. The new acquisition as our 3rd safety. Great play by him. And now it's 3rd and a mile for the 49ers here. Nice, another sack. DeMarcus Lawrence, 2nd sack of the drive. 2nd sack of the game for the Seahawks, and they're punting once again. Insane performance by the defense. Really need them to come up clutch. And they're really helping us in a big way, especially from a veteran leader like DeMarcus Lawrence. There's Zyopal. There we go. Quad McCollum. All right, we need a big drive here. Rico, gonna have to have you carry us once again to another touchdown drive. See what we can do here on a toss play. Just kidding. We're going a stretch opposite of. Just run away from Nick Bosa. That's probably a smart idea. We're blocked by Stockton, but nothing there. Is going to run the ball here. They're in, it looks like nickel, but they're leaving that gap wide open. Dowell with a good cutback. Dowell's got room to run! All he's got to do is outrun Xavier Woods with the money. Lenore is going to. It's a touchdown for Rico Dowell. Huge run by Rico. His 2nd touchdown of the game. Just absolutely blew that coverage wide open. That's all he had to do. And now it's 21-14 Seahawks. I think they're going to Never mind, they're not doing what I thought they were going to do. Nothing's there. Time has run out. Another sack for the Seahawks. Big Cat. He's been big in the ground, and now he's getting a sack in the air. Third sack for the Seahawks in the quarter. As they're moving up to empty. We're in Tampa 2. That's going to be wide from McCaffrey. Pass him off. All right. Doesn't matter. 4th and 11. And for some reason, the Niners are electing to punt the ball here. I don't agree with that at all. Got an RPO. Not going to force it. Oh, we're forcing it. It's wide. Beat him out. Elijah Johnson with the spin move. And that's going to get the clock moving. Great play by him. The bootleg might be open. There's Kyle Pitts. Oh my God, what an overthrow. Dow just get the first. Gets the first, and now the Niners are calling timeouts. I don't understand this clock management at all. This is clock management malpractice. As Dow, you get 5, and now they're forcing these timeouts. Like, why would you just wait till after the 2-minute warnings? You can always see what you have to do. Because now pretty much all it takes is 1 first down. It's game over. We're 2nd and 5. Good stop by the Niners. Gain of 0. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it because now if they have the warning, so I guess it's not crazy, but gonna have him on a Texas. Good catch by JSN. That's a first down. It's gonna take us down to the warning. I believe that should be the game. As we're going down to the 2-minute warning, up by a touchdown. Niners out of timeouts. And yeah, I believe that's all we needed. Well, I don't really like that because Dow's already fumbled once this game. Oh, we're going to get another touchdown. Dow, it doesn't matter. He's got room to run. Great run by Dow. And we're at an insult to injury as we have the Rico Dow BEASTQUAKE game. Dow running again. Oh, it was an injury time. You gotta be kidding me. All right, we're done running. We're just kneeling the ball. There can be no more injuries that are gonna prevent or get the clock to stop. That is the game. The Seahawks with their first one of the season, just like last year at home against the 49ers. Not in overtime this time though, but we do end up winning 21-14. Niners scored both their touchdowns in the first half. The first quarter, actually, and then they just couldn't do anything the rest of the game. So their defense adjusted very well, and our offense, led by Rico Dow, helped us take out the 49ers. Rico Dow had probably a career best for him, and he's off to a great start this year. Hype up the fans in those white socks. But yeah, great game from Dow, great game from Langford, actually, apart from that interception, which really was stupid, but there are growing pains as a rookie. He did complete 76% of his passes. Didn't really have to pass too much. Only 159 yards. Yeah, Purdy was 5 incompletions. Is honestly kind of crazy from the CPU. As Dow, holy cow, 18 carries for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also had 5 broken tackles, 3 carries over 20 yards. 30 of those yards came after contact. Langford was in there. Dow also led our team receiving. Not a lot of receiving yards to go around, which is not exactly ideal, but nothing you can do there. Defense, really the linebackers don't have to do much. We punted the ball a lot. 3 sacks is beautiful. 2 from D-Law, 1 from Big Cat. Good game for the special teams. Overall, great game for your Seattle Seahawks. There he is, Rico Dow. 18 for 200, 2 rushing touchdowns, 4 catches for 54 yards, 254 yards. That's good enough for 25 fantasy points plus 12 is 37. 41 minus 2, 39 plus 3, 42 fantasy points from Rico Dow. Absolutely insane game. There's Joe Burrow's stat line. He definitely deserved that. Tomorrow Overshown had 2 interceptions. Very interesting. Here's our storyline after we said we were going to win that game. Another press conference. Do you believe it's the start of a new chapter? Yes. Win another game, all right. Don't have to tell me twice. As we go back to our player negotiations, going to bump the salary down a little bit. We're going to up this bonus. All right, Jess is just being a little girl and not wanting to accept anything. As Charles Cross, that contract's insane. That's a lot for an offensive lineman, but he's also one of the better ones at his position. Vernon not going to do anything too. He's only got normal dev. But Big Cat. Drew Lock is honestly a cheap deal for a backup quarterback, but I don't really care that much. Honestly, we don't even need to resign anyone right now. As we go to weekly strategy, our loadout is confirmed. Simulate training. And for the first time, Carlos Smith with a shoulder strain. That sucks. Going to be out with him, which is fine because he's our D-tackle 3. He hasn't really done too much, but for the first game of the year, we finally have Ken Walker back and fully healthy. There he is, my king. Ken Walker. Love to see him back, and he's going to be back in a big way. He's pretty much in every single special formation, that's for sure. So he'll play the New York Giants, who, looking at their stats, aren't great, but they're 9th in opponent rush yards, so we can't take them lightly. But passing defense is rough. So I guess we'll see what we do with them, but that's all I got. I'll see you guys at MetLife as we take on the New York Giants in Week 4. Back in the state of New York for like the first time this video, or this series. Or I should say New Jersey, because MetLife is in New Rutherford, New Jersey, although they call themselves the New York Giants. Interesting, but there they are, and they have number 7 at quarterback. I'm not sure who that is, although that could have been a new addition. As looking at our yards gained to loss, exceptional work from our offense and defense, respectively. They also got a new coach. That is not Brian Dable. So they got new coach and new quarterback. Looks like Jackson Dart's stint as a starter was short-lived. As we're back in the gray pants, lucky pants so far, we're back to receiving. So if we lose, we know exactly why. Giants also rocking their throwback uniforms. There's Felipe talking to his newly groomed quarterback, Dylan Langford. I don't know if those are his career stats or if those are his. Who knows? Walker's back. And in typical Walker fashion, they got to stack the box. Oh my God, it's night and day difference with Walker back. So much faster, it's insane. It's going to be too easy. Stretch, Walker. Another first down for Walker. It's going to be a Walker game, I can tell you that. This rush defense, apart from Mr. Lawrence, is going to be barbecue chicken. Good block by Zyopal. Another run for Walker. Finally doesn't get a first down, but he still gets a gain of 6. As Rico's in the game here. And Rakeem Stockton's wide open. And he's going to catch that. Rakeem, first down for the fullback. Just a much better athlete than Otts was. Not really sure why. But there's something about them. They're just one guy's just a better athlete than the other. I can't put my finger on it, but another first down for the offense. There's Walker again. Another first down. It's just gonna be a field day for the brothers in the backfield. That is first one free. Walker's already got his new X Factor. We finally get to use it. And he's already gotten TFL, so he's about to lose that. And there's an injury. Kyle Pitts is on the ground. That is not ideal. Learned our cross play. Yeah, Walker lost his superstar ability about as quick as he got it. As there's Langford on the run. I don't think he's going to outrun Abdul Carter, who gets a sack. We're not going to risk it. We got to have a good backup tight end. It's already third down, so after driving the whole time, unable to do anything now, and it's third and goal at the 14. There's JSN. Good catch by JSN. Could not get the first down. Oh, we don't have enough space for a speed out with Mr. Adunze, although it could work. Or Walker's just going to be wide open on the Texas. That's a touchdown for Ken Walker. First game back and showing why he's so important for this offense. Gets damn near every yard. And that Jason Bryant kick, we take the lead 7-0. There's, oh, it is Jackson Dart. He's wearing 7 instead of 6. I don't think he's wearing number 6. But I guess he got number 7 instead. Well, regardless, it's, okay, so they do have Dart. So Russell Wilson is gone. Dart is at quarterback. He's got his running mate, Scadaboo. Nothing for him there, though. Tyree Snipes all over that. Scadaboo, 15 for 79. Good last week, but not sure it's going to be good enough for this defense, who are playing for their lives. Ragtag group of players ready to win a championship. And it all starts this week. And another big win against a rough team. As there is Malik Neighbors, that's one guy we're going to have to stop. If my money's worth, Ohio State is better at producing receivers, but LSU is better at producing the high-end receivers. As Dart drops a bucket over my head to Scadaboo. Another first down for the Giants. Now they're driving down the field. They're running backs. Good play by Hardison. Played it safe there. Did not want Jalen Hyatt to get a touchdown. What is this coverage? No, we don't want this coverage either. Cover 3, let's go. Dart's going to run. Never mind, they're passing to Daniel Bellinger. There is no way we let him score. That is not Daniel Bellinger. He does not wear a visor or that face mask. Ben Sinat, shout out to Chad Vandenboom. That's his guy. Good pass by Dart, though. Somewhere in the pocket. Looks like we got a shot at our hands at MetLife. It's 7-7. Oh, nice. So I guess we fumbled the ball. Didn't even realize what happened. It's at first and... Oh, my God. Well, that sucks. Screen. Ernest, get there. It's getting held. My, blow the freaking whistle, ref. Good deflection by Mr. Witherspoon on Wandale Robinson. That's going to force a field goal. I think Eddie Pinero's a kicker. Well, he drains it. It's 10-7. I don't even know if I want to return the kick. I have to, but I don't want to. Oh my God, dude. Almost an interception. Micah McFadden. All right, we need to slow it down. We got to lock back into our bread and butter, and that's running the ball with Ken Walker. There's always a give. Marco, get in there. And that's the end of the first quarter. As we started the game up 7-0, they've scored 10 straight points, including a fumble that turned to a field goal. See if we can capitalize. Good pass by Mr. Langford. He's been really dotting these balls. Love to see that. Do a counter play. I don't really like counters, but we'll see if it works this time. Oh boy. It worked pretty good there, honestly. There's Walker. Another first out for Walker. He's already got 7 carries for 60 yards. 2nd and 7. Dallas back in the game. Jason's just naked. Got pretty much one man to beat. Jukes them, but then there's like 3 more guys that he had to beat. And it's kind of hard to go 1-on-5. Can't complain about a first out for Mr. JSN, our leading receiver last year. We're going to play action. We're going to go right to JSN here. He should be open. And he is on the zig. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles. And that's 2nd and short. Barely doesn't get the first down. We're going goal line. They have a safety deep. We're going to run pretty much at Dexter Lawrence, so I'm not sure that's the right play. But Zyopal handled himself pretty well, but did not get anything there. Going back to the run. All right, maybe not. We're going to flank the spot. Rome, catch that. You got to fucking catch that, dude. Come on. They want us to go for it. Couldn't agree more. Probably should go for a field goal, but we got big balls. Why is Rome running his route so deep? No way. Hits, please. Someone tackled him. Just an insane interception that shouldn't even be happening. Why? He's supposed to be running underneath, and he runs over top. Like, if the guy bumps you that far, he's going to run into a slant. Like, run your freaking route. This is not the route he's supposed to run. He turned it into a slant. And, of course, it's overthrown because it's not supposed to be over there. Just insane. We should have went for it. That was just stupid. I don't know. Should have listened to the coach anyway. That should have just been a field goal tie the game. Instead, we're idiots. Play action. The blitz pickup. It doesn't matter, though, as Elijah Hardson's in there. The high-end rookie who presumably is X Factor. Got a little sneak peek when I was in training. And that surely has to be holding. I mean, surely. Thank you. Holy cow. Trips to the right side. And he's wide open. I just want to know what my fucking deep guy is doing there. We had cover 6. The cover 3 was towards the right side. There is no way in hell this guy should be wide open. Oh, nice. So we have, who's our cover 6? Amanawari and I believe Harrison are our cover 6. I don't know where the cover 6 is on. I'm really just confused what the cover 6 was. I don't even know. I'll never know, but 92-yard touchdown. We're down by 7. Or 7-10. Jesus. This is ridiculous. We're going to lose a fucking Jackson dart. This is dumb. All right, we need to get a drive. We got to get a driving quick here. Hurry up offense. Let's go. Morant. That's Pitts. I'm an idiot. That was a weird play. Like a really weird play. Flood. Go, go, go. There we go. JSN's wide open. Spin moves 1. Big gain. We're driving with Langford and through. Come on, it's quick celebrate. We got to go. What's going on here? Come on, Jesus. What they hate about this game is that literally the hurry-ups take forever. Like, I'm trying to get a motion, and then that, and then it does that every time, too. Make that throw. Good throw. Oh, dude, they catch the ball, man. It's fine. It's not like I need my starters anyway. That's going to be a pick. Oh, my God, Walker. All right, well, we're not in field goal range. I'm not going to punt either. Can we just please get some good people in, please? I don't know. We're going to go levels, I guess. We should have Pitts. Could have a Dunze on a post here. Oh, my God, hit that throw. JSN, you're so good, dude. You're so good. Holy cow, what a catch by him. You got to go. One more play, one more play. Come on. Come on. Hit the ball. There we go. Dunze, nice. First down. All right. 2-minute warning. We're driving down the field. We can run now. I just have to get those yards, so now we can take our time here. Walker. Oh, he's got a big burst. There we go. Averaging almost 7 yards a carry. Pitts. The throw by Langford. Kyle Pitts outruns the corner and brings it in for a touchdown. Big touchdown from Pitts. We will take that. We're going for 2. I don't even care. This is a stupid play call. I really could care less. Okay. How are we going to run this? Drag. Oh, we're going to run it in. Uh-oh, no one's open. Catch the ball at Dunze. Fuck. Damn it! All right, now the Giants have a chance to drive here. Holy cow. Why am I struggling to guard the freaking Giants? This is insane. I cannot guard them anyway. I'm struggling to play defense against the freaking New York Giants. That should never be a sentence I say in my life. I don't think we got a single interception yet this year. Secondary's been terrible. Screen pass. Get him. 3rd and 6 brings us to 4th and 4. Calling timeout. We got time. And this going for 2 is just going to bite us in the ass. Because I don't know what my decision making in this episode has been brutal. All right, they're coffin kicking it. All right, we got a chance. 17-yard line, 2 timeouts. We got to get to at least the 40. It's here. Hits. Nice. See, that's what we need there. The seam, and now we're at the 44. We can just run another play. Oh, now they want to give me actual plays. Okay, the problem is I can't run stuff middle of the field. Oh, dude, if they're going to give me that much space, I'm going to. All right. We need to make this field goal bad. Bad. 53 yards. Win against us, Brian. Please, you should be able to make that easily. Thank you. All right, it's a 1-point game. Yeah, going for 2 is dumb. Well, we could be up, if you really think about it. I don't give a fuck about the halftime report. Fuck it. I don't care about. I'm sorry if you like it. This game is so winnable. We need to win. We should not be struggling. If we can't beat the Giants in year 2, then we just don't deserve to make the playoffs again. And I don't think you guys want to see me go back-to-back years missing the playoffs. But I don't want to see back-to-back years missing the playoffs. I'm better than that. Tackle him. Thank you, Hardison.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up.
I didn't mean to be Leonard. Oh my God. Can we stop the deep balls, please? It's insane. Another deep touchdown. It's just a deep. I mean, I tackle like shit, sure, but it's just insane how open they're getting. 24-16 Giants. Let's just go, please. Thank you. Holy cow. Good run by Walker. There's an injury. This time it's Abe Lucas who's injured. The line cannot stay healthy. Chris Hazen at right tackle. Terry is back in the game, by the way, if you guys wondering. Oh, that deep ball's there. We're going to run though. Slide. Run the ball again. There's Walker. That's what I like to see. Another injury timeout. Walker's hurt again. He's grabbing his leg. That's not good. That's not ideal, but we got Rico Dowell, who's just going to be a little bit slower. It's going to look way worse. Never mind, he looks really good. Rico! I set the house on that, but it didn't matter. Rico! Another great carry from Rico. Can we get an injury update on Ken Walker, please? Ankle sprain. Kenneth will return soon. How are you going to return from an ankle sprain? That doesn't make sense. I don't think he's coming back. Matt Morant, go, buddy. Nice. Steven Jackson's in the game. He's going to Texas. Oh, my God. Touchdown. That's a touchdown. What was that? I don't know what that was, but I'll take that. All right, we need to go for 2 here. JS said just run a speed out and be open. Oh my God, it happens every time it's a speed out, dude. Will we get a stop on defense? The world may never know. Play action. Okay, finally we get a. We need a punt. We need to force a punt so bad. Like, it's insane how bad we need to force a punt here. Throw that. Please throw that. Oh, that. He was open on the run. All right, cover 3. If we run this right, it should be fine. So let's run it right, please. Let's throw that. Oh, boy. Deflect the ball. Thank you, Tariq. Thank you. Another injury. Byron Murphy's injured. What is going on? All right, we have the ball back. Elbow bursitis. I don't care. Stay in, dude. You're fine. We need a good run. I don't like that run. We're going dive. Right at Dexter Lawrence. What's going to go wrong? Nothing will go wrong. Rico.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Rico. Let's go, Rico. I could run it back right now. That would be awful. Like that. Okay. He just threw my freaking passer out of the way. Holy cow. That was insane. The play by Abdul Carter, I guess, and Kyle Pitts just proved that he's a bitch. Go, Rico. Great, you got to get up on someone. Same thing with you. The blocks. The play by Rico. We're driving again.
It's a game of 17 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Stretch. Oh, my God. Go, Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson. Not the bad player of the white man breaks 2 tackles. Steven Jackson's first career touchdown. What is going on? That was utterly insane. That was insane. Breaks Cordell Flott's tackle and 36. Who is that? I don't know, but Steven Jackson, the white power back, gets us our score. And we're finally kicking a PAT. We're up 5 points. It's 29-24 Seahawks. All right, back on defense again. This time with a lead. The first time since it was 7-0. Run. Remember I play action. Oh, I fucked that up so bad. Oh, God. Should have been a sack. Oh, level. If there was concussions in this game, he would have one. Oh, he looks like he does have a concussion. That should have been a sack off the rip, but I'm a little bit too dumb to get sacks. And then Jackson Dart runs it for like 20 yards. Scattaboo breaks a tackle, but breaks a tackle going backwards. Would have been a game of 8 instead of a game of 5. Scattaboo again. Oh my goodness. No way he breaks that tackle. Devon Witherspoon, get him. Holy cow. Scattaboo's running all over us, and it's looking like the Giants are going to score here. The Giants are going to be looking to score and go for 2. We're up 32-29. Oh, play action. Going to Benson Knott. No way he's breaking these tackles. Holy cow. Benson Knott is not that guy. All right, we'll send the dogs. Oh boy, that's exactly what I didn't want them to do. Get him! And he reached for it. That's a touchdown Giants. They're going for 2 here. They're going goal line. Pinch the O-line, pinch the O-line. They're gonna get him. Huge stop from the defense. That's huge. Oh my God, he burned him. He burned him. Romaduze burned him. Romaduze, oh, it's overthrow my Langford barely. He burned him. Oh, it's 3rd down. This is not a gimme. Come on, it's a gimme if Pitts is going to be that open. Holy cow. There we go, Kyle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Pitts wide open down the middle of the field. We'll play by him. We're driving again. We really could shoot clock, but I'd rather not, because just in case they score again. Rico, I could not get through that hole. Another injury timeout is Jendrick Wills, dude. Why is our entire, literally I think every lineman's got injured besides Charles Cross. I have no idea who's where now. There's Pitts. They have 2. Not looking good. It's 3rd down. We got double slants. Nico Dowell's on a freaking wheel. An orbit wheel. It looks like it's man coverage. JS sends wide. And that's more Odunze. He finally catches it. And he punches it in for a touchdown. Abdominal strain for Jendrick Wills. We're going for 2. It's an RPO. Wasn't the right read. Rico doesn't get in. 0 for 3 on 2-point conversions is pretty brutal, I will say. And they don't need a PAT or anything after that. They just need the touchdown. Get the sack. Thibodeau brings down Dart, but not before he gets almost to the 1st down. We're sending a risky blitz here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ernest get there. Ernest Jones with the sack. And an injury timeout as Cam Scattaboo's hurt. This is a game right here, almost. This is pretty much a game if we get a stop. As Eric Gray's and where's Tyrone? I guess they traded Tyrone Tracy. Play action. And the sack! Kayvon Thibodeau in his former stomping grounds in New York gets the sack. And that should all of what about seal the game here. Take a sack if you have to. That's our mindset. or run it in. Oh, JSN. JSN touchdown. Possession catch. That's the game. We're pressing Wanda around, so I don't think that's the play, but I don't really care. Never mind. We shouldn't have pressed Jalen Hyatt. Second touchdown of the game for the former Bolitnikoff winner, I believe. And it's not technically over yet. A come from behind victory. We're down 17-7 at one point. Ended up outscoring them 35-20. As we go from 0-2 to 2-2. Felipe, his second ever 2-game win streak as the Giants coach is in all blue. I didn't even realize that till now. There is Langford, and there's Carlos Hodge, a guy we were looking at getting. Very interesting. Great game from Langford. Great game from the boys. An exciting game, too. Holy cow. Really got the heart pumping. There's that 92-yard bomb. We don't need to see that. As we take a look at the statistics here. Absolute showing from the quarterbacks. Dart, 16 for 23, 350, and 4 touchdowns. Langford had 289 yards and 5 touchdowns. Did also have an interception. On the run game, both running backs for us were super efficient. Ken Walker, 15 for 99. No touchdowns. Dowell had 11 for 61. Even Steven Jackson had that insane 48-yard touchdown, the third-string running back. Just insane. JSN had 2 touchdowns. Pitts had a touchdown. Walker with a receiving touchdown as well as Roma Dunze. A lot of mouths were fed. Matt Moran also had a couple catches on with Dowell and Reggie Stockton. Defensively, not getting as many tackles as last year, which is kind of funny to me. DFL is not too many, but 3 sacks. 1 for Elijah Hardison, 1 for Kayvon Thibodeau, 1 for my boy Ernest Jones. Kicking was kicking, punting was punting. Excellent game. One minor trade I'm doing before the episode ends. Trading Vernon away. He was here on the team for about a week or two. Don't really need him anymore. I'm pretty comfortable with Steven Jackson starting now. Getting Andres Pete back, who is going to be a backup tackle. We do have some injuries, so I'd rather improve backup positions for the year just so we don't have to worry about that. We also have an open spot on our roster now, and we upgraded to a 5th through a 7th. That being said, that will be the end of episode 10. Hope you guys enjoyed. Finally, an episode where we only win. Took 10 episodes, but we did it. Going to do a couple things off camera, like fix the practice squad, tinker with the roster, but it's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, sub if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.